It's that time of year when decorating is basically just everything. So today I am going to realize my dream of a little Christmas village on top of my mantelpiece. Why don't you join me? As you can see, this area has become a little bit of a Christmas catch-all. So the first thing that I have to do before I can actually decorate it correctly is to take all of this off of the mantelpiece so that it can be properly put in its place. But first, snow. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna get this basically a very thin piece of batting ready to go on top of the mantelpiece. So let's come on out and do it. All right, so I just have like glitter glue and it just is a spray adhesive. I've not used this kind before, but I've used other kinds for other projects. So you just shake it. And I'm actually, with any kind of spray, anything, it's usually a good idea to wear a mask. So we got all these masks laying around, I may as well use it for something, right? So you just shake it up and then spray it all over it and then sprinkle it. While it's drying, now I have to clean off the disaster that is my mantelpiece. Then what I'm going to do is take all of those Christmas tins. I don't know about you, but I have about 1 million Christmas tins, and most of them are really tacky, so I don't really put them on display as such. Instead, what I'm going to do is take them and create some visual interest and shape them underneath the snow so that my houses have different levels to sit on. Next come the decorations, and you can see the Santa is an heirloom. And then of course, the Advent calendar. I told y'all I wanted a Christmas village. Well, here it is. Now I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this tree because it is really a very ugly tree, but it remains one of my favorite Christmas decorations, and the reason why is because it was one of the first things that I bought with Lawrence when we moved back to the United States from Britain. We were in Restoration Hardware because obviously we can afford that kind of thing, especially during a recession, which I know that was over 10 years ago now, but that's when we moved back. But we saw this tree and we were like, oh, we can actually afford something at Restoration Hardware. And so we bought this tree and I've had it ever since and I absolutely adore it. I even covered it with my old ornaments from college that used to be on a little tree in my dorm room. I am a huge fan of the Nutcracker Ballet, and anytime that I get the chance to go, I usually will. When I was in college, because I was a performing arts major, I got to go and see it every year for free. That's my friend Gloria with none other than Bill Nye, and she sent us this from the UK, and it's still one of my favorite postcards. And there you have it. My mantelpiece dreams of a tiny Christmas village are officially complete. I'll be honest with you, I'm having trouble deciding which Christmas cookie recipe to make. And right now, until Friday, if you become a member of the Crafty Club, then you can vote and help me decide what kind of cookies are going to come into an upcoming video here on Old Fashioned AF. There are other benefits as well, like sometimes early releases of videos, and at least once a month I send an email to all of my Crafty Club members that gives you access to all of my favorite historically themed and vintage finds on the internet. So please come and join us and help me decide what cookies to make next week for Old Fashioned AF. See you tomorrow for another Vlogmas video.